Alright guys, welcome back to the YouTube video. On today's topic, we have Q&As. Because I've realized I just started diving into these YouTube videos and I'm like, they don't know who I am, at least YouTube. TikTok maybe, but people don't really pay attention. But today, we're doing bench, but we're also going to treat it as a Q&A as well.
How many videos have I been on?
Like 2.
I haven't watched it since. I don't know his
Wow,
channel.
you're a fake friend.
Channel.
You're a fake friend. I wanna find a little setup. So like, cause I be seeing people with like their mics on something cool, gym related, and effective. Look, I could. You need to re-rack weights. First, let's warm up before we get into this whole video. No. But the first question is though, why did you start working out? Answer that while I do these.
I was a fat right? And I played basketball, so I wanted to lose weight so that I could stop playing the center position because I was only 5'10" in high school.
He was a short bitch, for real.
Back then.
Wait, I can't cuss. Cut that out. You can't cuss for the first 3 minutes of YouTube videos.
Back then I was short, so, you know, I'm still short. I'm like 6 foot now, so not the tallest.
Damn.
How about you?
It's weird because mine, like, I don't have like a real origin because after middle school, I started wanting to do like I was saying, after middle school, I really wanted to get into like every single sport that I wanted to be in, being baseball, bowling, football. And when I got to football, I wasn't too strong. Like, I've always been strong, but like nothing crazy. It was strong because I was big. So then I started going to the gym with Cam junior year.
No?
Junior year, no?
Senior year.
Senior year?
That's
During
when
COVID.
We started lifting senior year though.
Yeah, we started lifting senior year during COVID.
But it was more like we were trying to learn, like we were learning while we were doing it. He started going, and then COVID happened. He started going, then COVID happened. Right after that, I started going to the gym. We started out at Planet Fitness, and I was learning. I was watching like David Layden shit, David Layden stuff. My bad. And that was it. So we didn't really know what we were doing for the first year. We were training for two different things. He was training to build muscle. I was training to be an athlete.
Yeah.
So I was training for basketball. I lifted weights, but it was more like basketball type stuff.
To be fair though, like the more in-depth one for me was like, cause my mom's an immigrant, and I was always sad about it, cause I would go to court and everything, and like the thought of like your mom getting taken away from you type shit.
Oh yeah.
From like it sucked, and like I didn't really talk about it much, cause I was always a laughing type of dude, but inside my head, like I just needed to do something.
Yeah,
that's why I tried to do all these sports.
Like if you want to go in depth, and if we're going all sad now, I mean, I think the only reason was just because, I mean, we both live in the same side of town. You're around crackheads all the time, and like I don't have a dad, he don't got a dad. Like that shit it somewhat sucks though.
Yeah.
And when it's COVID time and you're reminded every day that you literally only got this small family because
your mom's at work or can't even work because of COVID.
And it's confined, you realize your family, your circle is so small, it sucks. So I needed to go to the gym to try to get my head out of that. So
yeah, and then that's all we could do too. Like we couldn't go out. We could go outside, but like everything was closed.
And we were different, like us compared to all of our other friends. Me and him both lived on the same side of town, literally like 5 minutes apart. Everybody else lived like 40 minutes away from us. They were all on different parts of town.
I genuinely think it was like a little blessing from God, to be honest. Like not to get all Christian, but like the way everything aligned, like everything just worked out because now we're here.
And that was really it. Yeah.
But regardless from the origin story, then we ended up. I started off wanting to bodybuild.
Yeah, he started off wanting to bodybuild. I kind of wanted to do it, but I never took it seriously because I was going to college for basketball, so I didn't really care.
And then you went to rugby.
And then I went to rugby, and then I got bulky, a little strong with it, and then I was like, damn, I'm pretty strong, and I started wanting to powerlift.
Yeah, then we started, but then something bad happened at camp.
I tore my meniscus.
So
after I tore my meniscus, I couldn't lift legs for a year.
I remember this dude because in the middle of that, he came back one time, like fresh off of like recovering, and like we were just deadlifted. No, because this was your first lift you could do. You were like, fuck, let's go deadlift.
It was the first time I was approved to lift.
He was so sad. In that fucking corner, in this room, he was all like, well, this sucks. I can't even lift that me. I was like,
this shit sucked. And then literally like a couple days later, I was like, you know, my meniscus feel good. We deadlifted, and I went up to 475. And then literally I didn't deadlift for a whole like year, and then I came back and I deadlifted 500, and that was it. I don't know.
He jumped in spurts. Like he stopped, took a time off, and then like.
And then I don't know what happened because then after that I went from having like a 315 squat to after I recovered from my meniscus and shit, I squat fucking damn near 600 now. So.
But then after that we got to this year. Then we both decided to start powerlifting this year.
Yeah.
And then the rest is history, you know. I won state champ. He won state champ. We're just like
Not state champ.
not state champ.
But we won.
Honestly, state champ is just my turn.
It's just a thing, but
Yeah,
we did win first place in he won first place in both of his so far. I did my first meet 3 weeks ago when I won first place, so now I'm preparing for another one in like September to November. He's preparing for one, I think. So
Yeah. Now I'm like trying to cut down because I want to be skinny.
yeah.
Skinny. Let's get back into the loop before we keep answering questions because I need to think of questions. You know what's so funny though? This brings me to my next question, which is social media. We came into working out in a weird time because one TikTok just started around COVID, so we didn't start.
We didn't even know that fit talk was a thing. We
Yeah.
didn't even know there was a fitness talk. We didn't know anything. We just lifted weights just to lift weights.
The only thing I think we knew, well, I knew was the David Lates, the Bradley Martin, and the Chris Bumstead, and then the Jay Cutler.
Larry Wheels.
And then Larry Wheels.
That
Larry
like-
Wheels
that
was our
like- that was
fanatic.
it. Larry Wheels was the one that I watched every fucking day. That was the only powerlifter I knew.
That
I
was
didn't
our
even
biggest
know-
influence.
We didn't even know, like, I didn't even know until a year, like a couple months before that during COVID that powerlifting was a thing. Never tried powerlifting
Yeah.
until a couple months ago.
It was weird because we came into like, we're definitely not like fitness influencers because
Yeah.
we don't have enough followers for that, but we just like love doing this.
Yeah. I mean, I
And-
started off wanting to do fitness because when I did basketball, I wanted to be a basketball influencer. Then I hit like 13K on that, and then my shit got canceled. I got deleted.
That shit, hey, he was sending email after email to TikTok like, yo, let me
Y'all
get
don't
it
understand. I
back.
was in the middle of school sending
He
emails.
did.
I had 13,000 followers and I had 1 million likes at the time on my videos. I was like, I have multi-million
That shit
views.
would hurt low.
I
But
was like, geez.
But like we came into a weird time where like the fitness industry in TikTok started to blow up, and we just didn't capitalize on it because we just like
We didn't care that much.
we didn't care. We just cared about lifting at the time.
Like, we kind of just do this shit for fun for real. Like, if we get big on it, that's great. But like, we have shit outside of this that we're trying to do too.
Yeah, because like I will say, I made a TikTok earlier, and I'll repeat what I said in it because found it was really interesting that we don't really do this to like for the fame of it
For
because
the money, none of that.
no, we just do it because we like to lift and record it, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then for me, there's something about being behind the camera I just love. Like it just switches like a whole different personality in me that I just like. It's just my genuine self.
I just like doing like, for me, it's more like I want to teach people because me and him started off doing 100 reps every workout, being in the gym for 8 fucking hours because we didn't know that was overtraining.
But to be
Then-
fair, we were having fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
That
But
was
the thing
fun.
is that there's so many people that give you so much bullshit nowadays.
Yeah.
Powerlifters, the most I've realized, they will give you the most. Like, people don't understand. They give you these workouts because they don't want you to get to their level. Because if you make it to their level, you get more followers and more money in them. You beat them. So they're
Yeah.
gonna give you these minor workouts and not tell you the other shit that they do.
And then the diet. I've realized that a bunch of people stray away from talking about their diet. Diet is like the biggest key point of everything.
Like,
To be fair,
people
all of
don't
it.
understand. Like, to cut, you gotta cut. I went from right now I'm big, but like back then I was like the 200-pound range playing basketball.
You got down to like 190, 180. I'm pretty
Like
sure.
I had a starve for dog. Like it hurted, and it's just like people don't understand. Like to do that shit, you can't be like that year round.
Yeah.
And people don't teach you that nowadays.
Yeah.
This kind of sucks.
And that's where we come into play. It's like, nah, I'm joking. We're definitely in it, but like we're trying to like be as open without like putting bullshit out there.
We don't want to bullshit y'all.
Because I think integrity is one of the biggest things that plays a part. Because you can get a contract for whatever to support whatever, because those come and go. But how people see you and the integrity that you carry with yourself, that's priceless.
I got a hole in my pants. That's transparency right there. Just so you guys know, my dick is out. And
And it's okay.
Anything is okay in the gym. Everything in the gym goes. Bro, I really need to pee, like really bad.
But I think another thing that I'm big on is like, y'all gotta like, don't be shy. Like, don't be scared to ask questions. Don't be scared to ask people stuff because I swear, if you go to the right gym, like these influencers go to the Arnold, they don't want to talk to you. But then go to a gym. That's where you'll actually learn stuff. It's not by spending money on. It's not by spending $100 for someone else's workout plan that's based off of their body, how their body reacts to it.
The thing is, they're trying to improve on themselves.
Yeah, like that's not it. You can go up to people that you see in your local gym that are doing something right, see what they did, try it. If it don't work, you get that shit for free, and that's how you learn. But no one tells you that because that's how
One
they
of
get
the
money.
biggest things that we did in the beginning, which I'll pass on to you guys, is the best information ever. Go to the gym and look at what people are doing.
Look at what they're doing and be like, damn, I want to try that. And if it
Try
works,
it.
it works. That's all.
Don't flat out stalk them like.
Don't do that JPG shit. JPG's great, but there's shit that he has you guys
He's
do.
on a different level. By the
That
way,
y'all
there's,
don't need
levels.
to. This is shit y'all don't need to do. Someone who needs to do half pull-ups to work on a certain part of their lat is someone that's a bodybuilder that's already at their peak. If you're someone that's just starting, do regular damn pull-ups. If you can't do a pull-up, get a band or have someone hold your legs up while you do a pull-up.
One of the things I told one of the people that I used to train was working out is like a video game, right? Like GPG is like, let's say like level 50, right? You gotta work your way up to be able to do that stuff for it to be beneficial. Because you can't go into a game jump straight to level 50. You gotta go through each step.
Don't train hard. Cause like you can see, I started off by like working with him, and then when he needed questions for powerlifting, once he learned his bodybuilding stuff, there's a lot of times where I'll help him. And if I need a question about something, he'll help me out. I've trained a couple of people. I've trained this one girl. It's my girl now, but I trained her, and she don't
You got that
like
training routine.
she started off by like not really being able to do shit. Y'all go look at my latest video. I pushed her ass to go do like fucking 30 reps in one thing because she was going so light.
Never think you know everything.
Yeah,
And
always
working
be
out
open
stuff.
to learn. I have literally $150 worth in textbooks right now, just for muscle anatomy. Like you gotta learn. You're not gonna know everything, and JPG ain't gonna teach you.
Even though he is great, to be honest.
He is great, but one person I recommend is Barbell Brigade. Barbell Brigade. Watch it there.
Ooh, Squat University is great too.
Yeah, hold this. I'm going heavy here.
All right, we're getting to the serious list, so we're gonna take a pause from the Q&As.
Do you need a spot?
Yes, please.
Remember back in the day when I was like, you want me to spot or record? Because we didn't have a tripod.
It was either content or death. We chose content 90% of the time.
You want me to spot you or record? I'm like, the fucking mean. Spot or record? That's a dumb question. Look at this, Armando.
That's I fucked up. When you're deadlifting, I can't use the mic because, bro, it flips upside down and then you can't do nothing.
I put it on my locks. She gets stuck. Oh, wait, dude. You can hook it.
So it doesn't fall down.
Look.
You shaking titties right now is kind of funny.
How's it?
Bro, I just seen this TikTok of this dude. He went in the middle of the street. He's a bodybuilder, right? So he was buff.
Oh, I saw that
He
too.
went to the middle. She's like,
You went to the wrong place, buddy, and then got the dumbbells.
No, not that.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. With the girl, she came out the truck. Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, flex for cash. That shit was so funny.
If only we were bigger. Lift for cash.
Lift for cash. Deadlift for cash.
I got a hole in my pants, bro. I'm sorry. You gotta see the
for
dick.
cash At this point.
There you go. You probably got 315 in you if you take a break.
I think I got 315 in today.
I think I got 315 in me if I do this.
But you can't hold the 315. I need you to just let it go. Let me die.
What you mean?
I don't want excuses from people today. Cause I'm feeling very and I don't want to hear it.
One thing I want to talk about. Hold up. Don't be a dick. I go to a powerlifting gym. These niggas act like it's so. These people act like it's so
Oh,
important.
we're past the 3-minute mark. We can pass it.
They act like it's so important to do a fucking 225 squat to where if someone needs a spot, they will ignore the fuck out of you. Like some dude was about to go on squat like 135 and he was pausing on his phone and he was acting like it was so important to where this dude was waving at him to go spot him when he's trying to do 315 for like 5 or something like that. And dude was ignoring him the whole time, so I went to spot him. Dude was talking to his girl. He was like, yeah, he's trying to talk to me, this and that. I'm like, dude, you're about to squat less than what he benches. And you can't go and spot people, please. Like, don't be a dick. If you don't feel comfortable, just say that. But don't ignore them. Like, that's just, nah. That's unsafe.
be honest, there's a limit for me spotting on this.
Yeah, like if someone's trying to bench 405, I might not feel comfortable yet.
Like I'll do it. I'll be like,
But
hey,
you're
big
gonna
dog.
need like a side spotter
Hey, big dog.
just to be safe.
You gotta let me know because if this bitch falls.
You gotta let me know how much you're doing too.
Like if he's doing 3 reps, I'll feel confident bench
But
squatting.
I feel like just do it because you'll get experience in it. Because if you get experience in it, when you're repping with yourself, repping with other people, you know how it feels to know when you need the spot, or you know when that person needs a lift.
Next topic of conversation is
Penis enlargement pills.
honestly, I think we covered everything. To be honest, why we lift, why we keep lifting, what we're doing.
Are our dads coming back? We don't know.
Probably not.
They're gone.
This fuck, mine's in Mexico.
Mine's somewhere.
So, nah, but
At least you know where this is. We're laughing, but inside we're sad.
Injuries.
Oh yeah.
I've had only one. Don't laugh at it because it's not funny. Let's talk about Cam's first.
Oh no, I was laughing because of how many I had. You said you only had one. Look, dog, the amount of times I've dislocated my shoulder, the amount of times I've done all this shit. Take care of yourself, man. I overtrained so much. I tore my meniscus off 275.
And I was gonna ask a question of what was the hardest thing to overcome of it, but genuinely, I already know. It's like you can't lift.
You can't lift
After you get hurt.
You start to get heavier because you can't do cardio. Like for me, I couldn't move my meniscus, so all I'm doing is eating. I can't do cardio. I can't even do the bike, so.
So what sucks?
It's-
It all sucks.
It's depressing. And then when you just sit around all day and you're someone who likes to be active a little bit, I couldn't walk for more than 30 minutes.
See, cause my injury wasn't now. Like, I wasn't as obsessed with the gym before.
Yeah, that was when he was like, I'm only going to the gym one time out of the week, I'm good.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like I was still going more consistently at that time, but then
It wasn't a
I
priority.
messed up my back on the Smith machine. Let me repeat that one more time for the haters in the
The
comments.
Smith machine.
I fucked up my back in the Smith machine. I did a squat. I did like half a squat of like, was it 3 plates? 3 plates. And then I go down, I hear a crack one. I'm like, ooh.
No, it wasn't 3 plates. You were trying to front squat 1 plate.
No, that was after. Cause then I was like, all right, I'm done with the heavyweight, and I go down to like 2 or 1 plate, and then it was either a front squat or just a regular squat. But I go
Do
down.
front squat.
When I went down, no,
Don't front squat with the fucking Smith machine.
Bro, I go down, I hear like more than the first time. I get up, bro, I couldn't.
I couldn't move. Couldn't move.
Cam was like, stop being a bitch, but I
Yeah, because
genuinely-
at first I'm like,
Cause I used to like.
because he used to always say,
Complain.
"Oh, I'm hurting." Like he would like, I don't know. He would fucking hit his finger on a plate and say, "I can't lift no more."
Yeah.
Like that.
But this time, I literally had to sit down because I started crying. I think I started crying. I was like, no, bro, the pain's so bad.
Yeah.
Turns out I had a fracture in my back. I still have it, but that really like flared it up. So, yeah.
fucking back fluid, and I was like, when he told me that, I was like, oh. I was like, damn.
Oh, okay. He's like, yeah,
Yeah,
alright,
alright.
you fucked up.
I was like, this time it actually hurt. Like,
Nah, which brings me to the next topic.
it took like a year for him to come back.
No, yeah, I didn't squat for like
He
a
didn't
whole
squat
year.
for like a year.
Until like a couple months ago, I finally started squatting heavy.
Heavy at least.
Cause I took my time to get my form.
Because he
down.
was too scared though. 'Cause
I
it like-
was.
Can't blame him though, because you fuck up. Like I tore my meniscus and I had my reasons, but I was still scared when I was squatting when I first started coming back.
But which brings me to the next topic.
I'm still scared.
Warm up before you lift, because we didn't warm up for a big part of when we first started lifting.
Yeah, it was more like our warm up was us going up to our maxes because we try to max out every day.
So besides, still do that. Like work your way up to it, because I don't know if you guys know who Cody Rhodes is, like the WWE superstar. He tore his whole pec, which is will come in return one time, but he tore his back because he decided to bench 3 plates, which in turn technically isn't a lot for some people. With grown men, it's not a lot. You get to a point where you realize 3 plates for a regular person that works out is not that much.
Not for a regular, but for at least someone who's trying to be a strength type of like guy.
Yeah. So, but he just jumped into 315, tore his pec.
Yeah.
That's why.
But yeah, you gotta warm up. Like, well, I think we warmed up for like with a plate for a minute, and then we just been resting. I need a spot because I wrapped my wrist so much, my hands are turning purple. That's another thing. Tell them that you need a spot. Sometimes you gotta talk.
Sometimes you need a spot. Progressive overload, very important. But yeah, warming up, very important. Learn how to do it. Like take time into like learning movements to warm up for each thing.
I need a spot, dog. I don't need a one-hand lift off. No, take that off. You don't want that breaking.
I don't want to put that in my mouth
put it on your dick or something. Like, goddamn.
You ready? Yeah, easy.
Just a little gas.
Alright, let's go to 3 plates. I feel confident today.
I think I gotta stop bitching. My back doesn't fit on this bench, man. I don't know if yours does. Does your back fit on this bench?
From time to time.
You gotta
Yeah.
get like a really good grip on it.
To be honest, I only focus on my lat engagement with the like bench.
I focus on having grip, and when I slip, I start to stop. Like I start to slow down. All right, so let's have a serious talk. If you had a dick in your mouth and a dick in your ass.
Nah, but honestly, that was it for the video. We're gonna end it off with trying to bench 3 plates.
Just know we're 2 depressed guys, right?
Depressed guys trying to fill a living, you know? And we just love making content for the 5 people that watch our videos. You guys want something from the gas station? Just let me know.
I'll cash out you guys $250.
Okay.
But if you wanted the instant shit, I'm not giving you more money. It's $250, so you're gonna have $225 because the 25 cents they take off on Cash App. That's it. I don't know why we're still here.
I mean, we're just finishing benching. We're gonna like do accessories. We love to power build.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. We don't usually train for just powerlifting.
I like to do my. I don't do SPDs like that, so I like to do my one lift, and then I like to do like accessories that implement that lift that help it.
Surprisingly, I found out that Russell does the same thing.
Yeah, he does the same. He does the same thing, and I was like,
We started it first.
When I saw the video, I was surprised because most powerlifters, but I knew he liked doing accessories. But he'll be like, yeah, after that, I'll do chest flies.
The only exception would be when we're in prep, like a couple weeks out.
Yeah.
That's when we like specifically. Just
Like if I'm like right now I'm about 20 weeks out, less now, but like it was around there. If I'm like, 5 weeks out, I'll stop doing as much accessories.
Because then you get tired. Your body starts to hurt.
You start to feel pain, you know?
Alright, let's finish this video off.
I want this. Do you know, people ask, I know a lot of people have lower numbers when they're powerlifters sometimes. They'll be like, well, my dream bench is maybe like 445 or something like that. My dream bench is 650.
What the fuck?
And then my dream deadlift is like at least at 900 to 1,000.
But I already hit all my dream numbers.
My dream squat is between 700 and 1,000 pounds. So
As long as I can squat 5, I'll be fine, to be honest.
I
I don't even know the
you're never gonna be happy.
No. Yeah, learn that. You say you're like, oh, once I hit 3 plates bench, I'm done. No, you know. Alright. Oh, that's it.
And that's how you fucking spot.
That's the. I'm getting closer and closer though.
Well, that means I don't have to do it. Shit. Alright, so that's the thing. Yeah, that's right. Fuck it. I'm a-
We're already here. Big ass 3.
Oh,
Why can't I fucking get grip on fucking bitch?
I think I'm gonna get it.
Fuck! I don't like the way your mouth is just like towards my nutsack.
Sorry. I'll put my mouth in your nutsack, and you're not gonna like that one. Because
Who said I'm not gonna like that?
Me.
Alright, you ready?
Oh my fucking god, I'm slippery. Alright. Alright. Nope.
Your neck.
No, on your neck, no!
That shit feel heavy, and I'm not even gonna try it today.
Let me try it again.
No.
Why?
315.
Oh, that's such a bitch ass number.
We're not even trying to PR today. We were just doing it. 315 just felt nice. We did 295. Let's be happy with that.
I'm never happy with 295.
I'm never happy with
That's such an
295.
ugly ass number.
But I
Alright,
didn't even want
guys.
to try it.
This is a good lesson. Are you still recording?
Yeah.
Still recording?
Yeah.
This is a good lesson. Know your limit. You don't have to PR every day.
I didn't even try it.
Unless you're literally like 17, then you can try. That's the only valid when you're
What?
young.
No.
Swear, I don't care. It's valid when you're young because your PRs do come every week.
No.
Once you get to like a year of lifting, you gotta like.
I wouldn't say 17 once you're on trend, you know? Then you can do it.
Alright, guys. Be amazing, stay amazing, do amazing things. I'll catch you guys in the next one.